Raquel Rodriguez, well, tonight you found out another one of your opponents that you will face inside the Elimination Chamber. What is your reaction that Natalya will be added to this match?
Megan, I'm so happy for Natalya. She gets to be in an Elimination Chamber match in her home country of Canada. How exciting for her. But I'm more excited for myself because this is another first for me. And if there's one thing I learned from the Rumble, it's that I'm good at imposing my dominance and my size. And this time, the girls have nowhere to run.
Raquel, thanks so much for the time.
Thank you, Megan.